Lots of onions. Man, this hat must smell. Let's play Father, the demo. Hello and welcome to Hula Noob, her creaking chair, and a lot of horror Let's Plays. Today I'm going to play a demo that looks super cool. The family lives in isolation, following the father's strict rules, but their attempt to escape evil turns into a horror that is born within. This is a first-person psychological horror game about a family that has isolated itself in order to escape the sins of the outside world. Alright, let's dive into this. I'm so excited. This is a 15 to 20 minutes demo. I mean, I love the whole Puritan. Like, look, this is so cool. This is so cool. Okay, new game. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh my god.
Held this world, full of sin, and terror seized me heart. And I said, I shall not put my wife and my children to taste this accursed fruit, for it brings naught but ruin and the perdition of the soul. Therefore we left the cities to seek a pure land, where the voices of temptation are silent, where the snares of the great beast are absent.
Oh, this is so amazing.
Now we dwell in godliness, in labor, and in the fear of the Lord, far from the wicked world, which shall perish in the fire of his wrath.
They all look a little bit like the characters from The Witch, which, that's cool. I don't actually like, I think it's David Eggers. I don't like most of his movies, but I love The Witch. Ooh. Ooh. So is it like the people whispering behind our backs? Abigail. You're not a father. You're a jailer. We are not your flock, and you are not our god. Oh. Wow, so you're not a fan? What about you, Tabitha? Took us away from the world. How long must we keep pretending that this is our home? Also, not a fan. What about you, Jonah? You said I'd grow strong, but now I'm alone in the dark. Always alone. Huh. So I guess I pooped the bed with this decision. Ooh. Whoa! Are they celebrating that? Oh, what? Read a prayer. My Lord, you chose me to be the leader of my family. You gave me strength to lead them away from a world of lies and sin. I did not doubt when others turned away. I did not flinch when darkness surrounded us. You're with me, and I'm with you. My word is your will. My hand is your sword. No darkness shall enter my home. No evil shall stray upon our path. I stand firm like a wall. I'm a father and I'm the keeper. So let it be. Amen. So that's how he tells himself that he's doing good. Oh, okay. Ooh, boy. You have problems. You should go to therapy, dude. I wonder if there were, well, I guess priests used to be a bit of therapists, if they did their job well. But yeah, I wonder who replaced therapists before there were therapists. Because I'm quite sure there always were roles in society where people helped with issues and problems to talk it through. Can I talk to you? No. So I'll sit down at the table. First I want to look, so we got onions, mushrooms. Read a prayer. That's not bad. Lots of onions. Man, this hat must smell. Is that... yeah, onions and mushrooms. Oh, this must be... ah, and we have goats. Okay. Read a prayer. Husband, your face is pale. Are the nightmares upon you again? Such nonsense befits a woman's tongue. I sleep as the righteous do. Bow thy head, we give thanks to the Lord. So subconsciously he knows that what he's doing, like his family resents him. He knows it's kind of shitty, but then he tells himself that this is the only way to keep them from turning to the devil. So his excuse is, they hate me, but they will soon know that I'm doing good. They will. I actually talked about this exact topic in my playthrough of Dead Reset recently, where it was like, there's these people that say, one day you'll understand, you know, my perspective. When you're like, no, I will probably, most certainly not. But yeah, he probably thinks at some point they will realize that what he's doing is good, which is obviously not true. Look, she's so pissed. She's like, oh man, I'm just worried about you and you're such a dick to me. Fuck you. Let us pray that the Lord may grant us strength for the coming day and not turn his face away from us. Soup looks good. Winter is coming. We need to prepare firewood, son. You're going to help me. Hooray! Are we going to the woods? Not the woods. Please, Caleb. Jonah is too young to go there. A true man is not afraid of nature, but I've already prepared everything. All that remains is to shop. We shall go together next time. Daughter's like, oh, fuck you, Dad. And now she has to probably help Mom get over the fear. Great. I love their faces. It's beautiful. The woods. It would be better if you didn't go there at all, Father. Since that time, everything has become different. Oh! So he went to the woods before, and then he got even weirder? Sheesh. Don't talk nonsense. Your thoughts are confused from idleness. Finish your meal and get to work on the dishes. Oh, this is great. I love this so much. I'm getting like, oh! Oh my god. This is horrible. In a great way. Like, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. Look at this. Oh. I'm living my The Witch fantasy. There's even the black... Oh my god. How was he called? I want to say Black Albert, but that's not it. But Black something something. I think they had immense issues with the goats while they were doing the movie The Witch. I think there were a lot of articles about, you know, don't ever do a movie with goats. Apparently they're not the best when it comes to filming. Which, you know, fair enough, because it's not their job. We have one apple. That probably plays a part. Oh, this would probably fall into the well, and then we have to do something in the well. This is... Ugh, I can't get over this. This is so beautiful. This is so freaking fantastic. Teach your son to chop wood. Okay. Also these little details. Oh, this is so well thought out. I'm sorry, I have to look at things to appreciate the attention to detail that went into this. Oh. Yeah, this is so cool. Can I go into the... No. My grandparents had a garden dacha, it's called. I think it's a Russian term, but in East Germany we also use this. Basically a little garden hut. Because usually a lot of people in Germany don't have their gardens at their house. They have it somewhere like at plots basically. And they had this really beautiful, very isolated plot. We had only one neighbor, and then it was a fair bit to the next one. And they had, for a very long time, you know, those little loos, the outside toilets, which were always a nightmare, especially for me as a child. Always huge spiders, tons of them. And back then, I was scared of them. Didn't understand that they were friends. So yeah, no, I cannot recommend. Also the stench, like honestly, oof, you know. Okay, Jonah, let's get going. Every righteous man must heat up his house somehow, my son. Somehow. The hand that works is blessed, and our labor is for the glory of God. Watch, son, how a man should handle an axe. Let your hand grow strong, strike true, so our home may always be warm under God's roof. One of the game ends with us just chopping our family. I hope not. Okay. Okay. Whoop! Ooh, cool animation. Now try it yourself, my son. Wow! First time? Whoa, he must have really muscular arms. Like, he must be... Did you train secretly, Jonah? Did you just pretend you're this weak little boy? Because I never chop wood, to be quite honest. It's not something that I don't want to try it. I don't want to be forced to try it. But I feel like I would be really bad at it. And from what I heard, it's really difficult to do the one chop thing. Usually it takes more than that. Hi, Abigail. Abigail, you know we don't talk about what happened in the woods. Yes, Father, forgive me. Only God can forgive. Finish up here and go home to prepare for a prayer. Oh. You know what? It just occurred to me. The way he uses it is so mean and manipulative and just so mean-spirited. Because usually only God can forgive. Means that... Like, if you pray and God forgives you, you know, like, don't judge others, basically, because only God can do that, whatever. But he says it in a way that, I cannot forgive you for this. Oh, he's such an asshole. Yeah, she's like, well, you're such an asshole. That was the 3 dots, you know. You're such an asshole. And now I will probably not say something nice about my son's work. Jonah, just from me, not from your dad, you did amazing. That's all. Yes, Father, I thought... Crooked. Slanted. The length is uneven. How well do you think this will burn? Probably pretty good. Pretty well. You know. Oh, it's hastily put together. Splinters everywhere. Everything is rushed. Unmethodical. Aww. Do you want us to be let without any heat in winter because of your laziness? Do you want Mother to freeze? Jesus, if he cares. Then work like a man, not like a child who expects to be praised. Now go help your mother. Maybe you will be more useful to her. Probably. She seems to love her son. Herd the goats into the pen. Shoo shoo. You have to do everything in this house yourself. Ugh. Go away, you damned spawn. Don't irritate me. What? Also, they don't have names. Come on, move. Just like everyone else here, moving only when the whip cracks. Sheesh. Oh, they're really nice. I just had to be like, can you move? And then they went into another day of labor, and labor not in vain. Time to join the family for supper. You didn't do anything! You just scolded everyone. Even the goats. I love this! For God has given man a conscience, but gave fear to the beasts. Oh, they all look into the forest. May no darkness creep into my soul, if the thoughts are pure and the heart is firm in faith. I'm in awe. I'm so excited. This needs to be a full game. I can't move, by the way. This is cinematics. Go to hell. You can't break my faith. So there's something in the forest that already had its eyes on him because he once went into the... or they went into the forest. Maybe when they looked for this patch of land. Oh. Where's everyone? The onions are gone. Did they leave me? Oh, that would be good, to be quite honest. Look, they left. They took the onions, they took the mushrooms. Good for... oh, okay. Well, they didn't leave. It was just... honestly, psychological horror set in the Puritan times. Jesus. That's cool. That's a cool little switch up. And again, I don't care how much it borrows from The Witch. because you don't need to tell a new story, you know, because all stories have been told. If you tell it in a way that's really cool and interesting. Oh, what? We're breaking the fourth wall? Oh my god. Am I even... Is it in the Puritan age, or am I just imagining that? Oh, look at this. Yeah, ignore my references to... I mean, it was reference probably... Took reference from The Witch, but in a really good way, as an homage. And this is really cool. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our evening show, How to Ruin Your Family. Our guest today is Caleb, a lover of comfort without amenities. He went further than anyone else, literally, and took his family away. Where? That's right, to the middle of nowhere, far from civilization. Caleb, tell me, was it hard to decide to leave everything? Let's ask our dear guests. It's not difficult. He decided everything for us. Caleb, do you really hate a warm bath and fresh baked goods so much that you've decided to create your own personal hell for yourself and your family? He swears that this is his heaven. Let's ask the audience. Would you like to live in heaven on earth, where the main entertainment is frozen goat cakes? Or where the main entertainment is frozen goat cakes? Well, no! Well then, Caleb, one final question. When you run from the truth, it still catches up, doesn't it? Truth, truth, truth! What did he do? Maybe he did something, and that's why they had to leave, and he just made the other reasons up. Ooh. What a terrible stench. Talk to her wife about the smell. Did Abigail not clean properly again? Why does our house smell like rotten meat? I don't smell anything. Besides, we haven't eaten meat for a long time, as you know. But I shall clean everything again now. She's like, oh, this doofus again. Do me a favor. What kind of house is it that you can't bear to stay in? Jonah wanted to talk to you. Please don't be too hard on him. He was so upset yesterday. You know better than me how cruel this world is. If he doesn't learn to be responsible for his actions and take a blow, what will become of him? Probably become a nice person who has empathy and doesn't treat others like shit. And that's how you slowly infect the world with kindness, Caleb. He's still just a child. At his age, my father was beating me to a pulp for the slightest offense, and I, mind you, never raised a hand to my son. And you blame me for being cruel? I heard about this, though. It's been, I don't know which story, TV show or movie. I think it was a TV show, but I don't remember which one. It was basically a dad, an abusive dad to his kids. And at this one day, he told his son how his father was worse. And it was less an excuse. It was more that this to end the cycle of violence, it sometimes takes so long, like generations upon generations, because it's very hard. Sometimes it works. Some people can do it, that even if they had the worst childhood, they become the greatest parents ever. But very often the trauma is too deep and they can only be a little bit better, but still, you know, they not really break the cycle. So yeah, I think this is what this is going with here. Yeah, she's like, shut up. Like, because I think she probably also didn't have like the best upcoming, you know. And she treats her kids fine. I'll talk to him like a father to a son. Thank you, Caleb. Well, if he had such a shitty father, then I don't know that that's a good thing. Where's our daughter? Huh. Hi, Jonah. Dad, Father, I learned my lesson and did everything as you said. Now the logs are evenly cut and neatly stacked. Not bad. At least this time it wasn't chaotic. But it's not a reason to be happy. This isn't an achievement, but a duty. Would you mind if I ask you of something, Father? What else? I thought it over and we could get a dog. Don't. Not this guy. No. It could guard the house. I would clean up after her myself, honestly. We could play together and I would have a friend. Son, a dog can't be your friend. Animals don't have souls. Haven't you learned anything? I know, but go to the pen and wait for me there. It's time for you to grow up. Oh my god, will he find the knife? What? So he talked to him like a father and that's what came of it. Oh, and she's cleaning again because he is starting to have like hallucinations. Where did the knife go? It was on the shelf. Abigail was cleaning. Maybe she moved it somewhere. Why is everyone in this house trying to drive me crazy? Oh, don't worry, we don't need anyone to drive you crazy, Caleb. Also, that doesn't have anything to do. You're just an asshole, you know. Crazy or not. There she is. Aww. She's sewing a pretty dress. How many times have I told you not to touch my knife? But this is the only sharp knife in the house. Then go and sharpen all the knives. But you told me to not. You said it's not a woman's job. And now I tell you to do it. And throw out these stupid rags. Show your son how to slaughter cattle. Oh no, not the goats. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Oh, he doesn't want to either. God knows I tried to guide you as best as I could. But apparently words are useless here. You only understand actions. Today you will slay the goat. Hold the knife. Ah, that is such a horrible thing. He's way too young. Oh no! Why do you hesitate, my son? Not Black Albert. Can't do it. But father, he's looking as if he... Oh. Oh. This goat is a mindless beast. He knows no fear of the Lord. No concept of sin. He is but flesh to feed us. Is that not so? No. A man does not tremble before labor. Or have you become like a woman, hiding behind the door? Pfft. Oh. Good on you, Jonah. Wretched coward. Is this the kind of man the Lord would bless? Yeah, I think so. Oh. No! No! Ugh. God damn it. Oh. Explain to your son what he did was wrong. Oh my god, what? Oh, I'm such an asshole. I deserve everything. A man does not tremble before flesh, for flesh is fleeting. You shall spend the night in darkness to learn that there's nothing to fear. This is horrible. Oh man, he's such an abusive piece of shit. I mean, we all knew that, but seriously. Where are the other goats? Did I kill all of them? Damn, but that's not really sustainable. Dude, at some point you need goats. Also, goat milk and goat cheese is so much more worth it than the meat, I think. But maybe I'm off. Lock the door with a bolt. What? Oh man. How much more of a dickhead can I be? Wait, where did I completely... I don't know where I locked my son in. Where was I coming from? Oh, there. Oh. This is also so dangerous. Good lord. Oh, God. Father, don't leave me. Poor kid. Pray for the Lord hears all who cry out to him. I hope the story ends with Caleb being dead and the family surviving. Father, someone's here. Father, he's here. He's watching. He's in. Oh, he's so scared. Jonah, why are you silent? Has the night brought you to your senses? He hasn't gone anywhere. He's just hiding, testing me. Go into the house. No, that's Abigail. Where's Jonah? He's punished, and you are not to let him out. Caleb, I asked you. Go to bed. He shall learn his lesson tomorrow. I will not go to bed. I'll just ignore that my kid is gone. Okay. Worst father ever. Wow. Wireless. Oh. I mean, this is cartoonishly evil, but yeah, some people are like that. That's the scary thing, that even the most cartoonish villain has, you know, a version of this in real life. Find your son. Well, where should I go? Here? There you are. Oh, wow! Son, where did you go? Ugh. Oh. Oh. Here comes Caleb, the most caring father of the year. Oh, Caleb, you know what to feed your children, right? Prayers. Prohibitions. Fear. But as you can see, they prefer meat, so I fed them for you. Didn't you teach us that flesh is just flesh, Father? But let me give you a choice. Do you want to take back the power? Prove that you are worthy? Prove yourself worthy? How do I do that? I can't move. Whoop! Well then, now you are in charge. The throne is empty. Will you not take the crown? It is his pride, right? I mean, he is quite sinful. Is she still awake? Yeah. Did I really kill all the goats? Just to teach my son a lesson? What kind of dick am I? As far as I know, because it's still, it seems to be autumn, spring, or summer. So there's no need to eat the meat yet, because you still have enough, you know, to forage and everything. And meat, you know, should be for winter. Oh. That's a car. So, because the modern elements are introduced, my theory would be that this actually plays in the present, but he says he has like a nervous breakdown or psychotic breakdown and thinks he's in the past. Because that would make more sense. It would be really cool the other way around, but then you would need to introduce like time and space continuums and whatnot. So why won't you leave us alone? But yeah, it makes sense. Maybe he fled into the wood because he did something horrible. And then he made his family go into the woods. Maybe it's not even... Maybe it's the whole... I don't want to spoil it, but it's so... Okay, slight spoiler for a Night Shyamalan movie. But the village scenario, where he forces them to live this Puritan life, even though it's like 2025. Okay, what right do you have to interfere in our lives? Yeah, that's a body. What? Take them from me? Who do you think you are? Who is it? So it's a body in the car. Shut up, shut up, shut up. You don't understand anything. This is for their own good. Oh, this is creepy. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, who was he? Abigail's boyfriend? Or maybe a social worker? I don't care. You won't be able to stop me anyway. Oh. It's his car. Ooh. I love this. I'm in the middle of... I don't know if it showed too much or just enough. Because, of course, this twist is phenomenal. That's really cool. And also, yeah, I think it's a smart idea. Because I, as a very open, experimental, progressive person when it comes to video game concepts, I would appreciate not knowing about the twist until I played the full game. But I've recently played Luto, and I didn't play the demo for Luto. I only played the full game, because for the super scary games, I always appreciate... Because I did this back in the days for Medicine, and it was very much beat by beat the same. I had to replay it, and it didn't hit as much, you know. So that's why usually for these kind of games, I try not to play the demos. I did play the demo here because I just wanted to see if this might be a game I'm interested in or not. And also to support it because this feels very indie. But again, the demo for Luto was a little bit different than the actual game was. And there were, at the beginning, quite a lot of negative reviews because people were disappointed that it didn't went the way they expected for the demo. So I think it's a smart idea to put the twist already in the demo so expectations are correct, because people are so shitty on Steam. I love this. I think it's very well written. The concepts are really cool. It is a bit a cliche. He's very horrible. But I don't mind it. I think a true villain, I can deal with that. Especially since we are playing as a true villain. And that makes it interesting. Because usually you play, especially in the psychological horror games, you play as someone, you wake up innocent, confused, no memory, of course, you know. So and then you slowly unravel that you killed your own family, because that's the case with a lot of psychological horror games. Here, what I like, because that's the twist, is that we are immediately shitty. We're horrible. So, you know, that's kind of a twist on this genre, because you usually don't start out knowing that you're a complete dickhead. So I really like that, I enjoy that. And the whole twist makes it also more interesting regarding the family dynamics and everything. I think visually it's stunning. The whole atmosphere is fantastic. Personally, I also would have liked it if it had just played in the Puritan times. I'm okay with the twist and the mixture of modern and Puritan. Going back to, you know, when everything was so much more simple. I mean, the whole trad wife movement currently is going in that direction for a lot worse. But yeah, I just like historical horror. But I think this looks so fantastic, and it seems to be very well thought out. So this is one of those games where, after having played the demo, I really truly have trust in the full game, and I will wishlist this and I will keep an eye on it. What do you think? How did you like it? Would you have put the twist in the demo or not? I think that's an interesting question to ask. And who do you think is the person in the trunk? I think if it is Abigail's boyfriend, I don't think that she knows about the murder. I think it's more maybe something like a social worker or something, but it's super interesting to find out who that is. So I like that it's also a murder mystery. I mean, how cool is that? But yeah, tell me your guesses. Yeah, if you're new to this channel, I play a lot of indie horror games, classic Let's Play channel, really just very, very super old school classic. So if you enjoy that, feel free to subscribe. And I promise you, if you're my son and I want to teach you how to be manly, I will, first of all, yeah, if I will let you chop wood and you do such an amazing job, I will praise you. Of course I will. And I will not force you to kill the goats. And I will let you have a dog, because honestly, moving out into the woods without any other kids, I think it would also help the whole family mood, you know, to have a lovely little dog in the midst of us. So totally. But also, I would probably not have moved us into the woods because I killed someone in the first place. So there's a whole, you know, if I were this kind of dad, I would not be this kind of dad. So subscribe. Anyways, I hope you had a good time. I hope you have a wonderful day, and maybe see you next time. Bye. This is my self-recorded outro song so I don't get hit with copyright claims. If you subscribe to a lot of fun tutorials, reviews, and let's plays.